What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we got what they call the launch trailer for Modern Warfare 2, and with this it does seem to be primarily focused on campaign. It's revealing some new characters, as well as a bunch of set pieces that we'll see in the campaign, and possibly even some of these in multiplayer. And in today's video, I wanted to point out a bunch of little details that I've noticed, mainly things that will also be relating to the multiplayer side of things, since that's what I personally care about. I'm not really a story guy, not really a campaign guy. I don't keep up with all the narratives and characters and all that stuff too closely, at least. So I'm not going to pretend to act like an expert when it comes to that stuff. However, I did pick up on a lot of little things that will be translating over to multiplayer. But for those of you guys that haven't seen the full trailer yet, let's play it right here for you guys to watch, and then we'll get into the details.
Are we at war?
We don't know his name. Money, weapons, intel. He's planning something.
Sergeant McTavish, welcome to the City of Souls. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
Terrorism is good for business. As long as there is a war on terror, there will be no real war on drugs.
We've got bigger problems.
We're not 141 and lost for Keros. We're a team.
I want to know how many they have and where they intend to use them.
Y'all got a clear picture?
All set.
These things take planning and preparation.
These things take violence and timing. I can do both. Go, Johnny! Get out of there!
You're the commander of a foreign terror organization.
I can say the same to you.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign.
Alright, so diving right into it, I know I said I wouldn't get into the story stuff too much, but the first thing I noticed here is General Shepard is back, although played by a different actor. You probably recognize this guy from a lot of movies and stuff. He always seems to be playing a military role of some description. But with that, I'm curious to see if they follow suit with the original trilogy where Shepard betrays the task force. I bet they're probably not going to go that route. They'll probably have some other twist. After that, it looks like we're going to be seeing the ground war map that we only had access to for a brief period of time throughout the beta, called Santa Senya. Unfortunately, that was the one day of the beta where I had to be out of the office and I completely missed the opportunity to play this, but it looks like they're going to be using it for campaign as well as ground war. And in this, we see a little bit of a Breaking Bad Easter egg with the RV with the bullet holes with duct tape over top of them, which I thought was kind of neat. And skipping forward just a little bit here, we get a nice look at the Bryson shotgun, as they call it in-game, with a box mag attached to it. So it looks like that is going to be one of the options for attachments for it. After that, skipping ahead a little bit, we can see a Chicago-based mission right here, which I have seen some behind-the-scenes gameplay of, and it looks like the guy on the ship there, he's got an LMG. This is just the 5.56 Icarus in-game, or the M4 Fight Light. Then with this short little clip here, the guy in the foreground shooting a gun there, it looks like this is an SMG that we haven't seen in the game yet. However, since we don't get a really good look at it, I can't quite figure out what this could be. So I'm just going to leave that one with, I don't quite know, and maybe you guys could identify that in the comments down below. After that, we see a nice clip of an over-under shotgun. Could be a 725, could be something else. And then right after that, the Desert Eagle is finally confirmed. And I don't know if we've seen this in any promotional material for Modern Warfare 2 up until this point. However, it is, of course, expected. It's in every single Modern Warfare game that Call of Duty has released. So I would have been disappointed if it didn't show up in the game. Then we see a mission that looks a whole lot like All Gillied Up. And with this, we once again see the Barrett MRAD. And now I wanted to talk about this real quick. It looks like the Riot Shield from Modern Warfare 2019 is back, which is interesting because earlier we saw Riot Shield show up in some promotional material. However, it was more the original Modern Warfare 2 style of a Riot Shield, where it was transparent basically all the way through the shield. Whereas this one is clearly the Modern Warfare 2019 style, so perhaps that means for the first time ever we're going to have two different Riot Shields to use for multiplayer, or maybe we'll only see one of these styles for multiplayer and the other style will just be limited to the campaign. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one, but it would be kind of interesting to have two different options for Riot Shields, and maybe they have different pros and cons attached to either of them, just to make things a bit more interesting in that area. And with that, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover from this particular trailer. Not a whole lot of information we can gain in relation to the multiplayer side of things, which, like I said, that's my main focus here. I will say I like the general tone that they took with this trailer much more than we've seen with some previous trailers in the past that were relating to campaign. This one seems a little bit more serious and gritty, which is what I was hoping to see. And I think graphically as well, both the cutscenes as well as the gameplay are looking great for campaign. And with that, I'm just curious to hear what you guys think about this trailer in the comments down below, and also, is there any other little detail that I maybe missed and didn't mention in today's video? I know I didn't mention every single gun that showed up in the trailer, for instance, but most of them we've already seen before, and therefore I just don't feel like they're worth mentioning. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.